Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your why reading for August 2019. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below, as well as the recommend a reader shout out, which goes to Little Light of Mind. Her link is in the description box below. Much love and support to her, and hopefully you get a chance to check her out, show her some love as well. And this is intended as a romantic love read, but it may resonate in other areas of your life, such as money, career, job, work, friends, family, that sort of thing. All right. Why for Sagittarius? Why? Okay. Why? All right. Well, they're mad. Okay. Or is this them circling back around again because trying to do the right thing? So we got Wheel of Fortune, 10 of Cups, 9 of Cups, the Devil. Can you see that? Not really. Yeah, no. 8 of Pentacles, the Chariot, and the Lovers. Okay. Huh. Crikey. It's not over till it's over. We got 2 9s and 2 10s and 2 7s. Wow. Can we get 2 6s? Yes, we can. 2 6s, 2 9s, 2 7s, and 2 10s. Good gracious. Irritability, news. Shucks, what's the other one? God bless it. Receipt and change. So, interesting. Okay. This is... I feel like this is a temporary break, or there's been like a temporary something, because someone wants things to progress with you and they're not, and that's what they're frustrated about, and they want to grow and change and do the thing, and it's not happening or hasn't happened yet, and there might not be any plans to, and that's what's frustrating. And it feels like they are the ones, this feels like it's about them. This 9 of Wands right here, it feels like it's about them being upset. And you two have been here before, and round we go with this same issue. What's this Wheel of Fortune about? The Hanged Man, because because they feel like it's out of their hands. They can't do anything about you two not progressing forward. They want it to, but for whatever reason, they feel like you're in the driver's seat and you're not allowing things to progress forward. What's this 10 of Cups about? What's this 10 of Cups about? 6 of Wands. It's this 9 of Cups. You must have your reasons then, if you're holding things back, or if you're like not wanting to move forward here. What's this 9 of Cups about? Oh my goodness. Sagittarius, this person's, did they mess up? And that's why, I mean, and you're just like, nope, you know, no second chances, jerk. Or like, why? Because they're all for it. They're wanting to get in there. They're wanting things to progress, go to the next level. There's happiness here. What's this Devil about? What the heck? What's this Devil about? It could be Capricorn, Cancerian, Gemini, Taurus, or Libra. And we got the Page of Pentacles there. What's this 7 of Pentacles? Temperance, that could be Sagittarius. Hold on a minute, putting it together. What's this Chariot about? This Chariot about what? Someone, you know what, this is about it not being enough. They wanted more with you and from you, and they weren't getting their needs met. It was like, they felt it was very one-sided. And that, you know, they would like it to be more of a give and take. That the issue for them was about each of you contributing equally, each of you being in it, like you're just as into them as they are into you, and that balance. And that there wasn't a whole lot of effort perhaps on all right, I'm just gonna say it, on your part, Sagittarius. They want you, they want all of you, and they thought they were getting offered very little in exchange for what they were giving. They wanted the whole kit and caboodle, the emotional connection, as well as the physical and the one-to-one commitment, the choice, the choosing, whatnot. And for whatever reason, you were reticent. What's this Lovers about? Look at this. 2 of Cups, Knight of Cups, Chariot, 10 of Cups. I mean, holy cow. And yet we've got, right in the middle there, we got the Devil and the Page of Pentacles. So this is about not being able to move past issues. This could be control, where someone's keeping someone else controlled by offering very little, a less than desirable offer. So this is someone that's like, okay, well, yeah, we're broken up, but I'm leaving it open-ended, because honestly, Sag, it feels like things could change. This is about reversal and change in the cycle. Things could change if you were to go back, because they wanted it to work out. And we got the Hangman here. This could be Pisces, but this is about them saying, you know what, things have changed, or it was time for things to change, to transition. And because the person is not willing to make a choice and commit, I can't do anything about that. Like, it's out of my hands. I would like things to be different, but I have to let go and allow the transition or whatever changes are going to take place, because I want more from Sag, but Sag doesn't want more from me. That's their thinking. They weren't getting they in their mind, this was not reciprocal, and they're pretty disappointed that things were not progressing, things were not moving forward, that there wasn't, and not just not progressing, but that there wasn't a choice or an intent, they feel, on your part to have things progress, to have things go to that next level, and to make that commitment. And so this is them probably throwing in the towel because they're mad, and they're going to be taking a minute to think about some things and to decide whether it's worth continuing. So it looks like you two have had a temporary situation that, depending on what they come up with after they've thought about how they feel and if they want to keep continuing the way things are, if you two are going to continue, because it looks like they're taking a time out so that they can think, and they can weigh the pros and cons, and they can get some semblance of perspective and be like, is this worth it to me? There's a love here, but there's a love here, and then I say but, right? That totally negates, well, there's a love here. Why don't I just say what I was going to say? It could be at some point, this is about the commitment, though, that it could be about them finally, like, they've hung on for so long, it has to be worth something. You know, I'm not walking away empty-handed, that type of thing. I don't feel like it's that, but, you know, someone can get pretty frustrated and disappointed when things have been one-sided, when they felt like, you know, we aren't going anywhere, and I don't feel like it is, but sometimes on the off chance, it's like, you know, someone's just like, oh no, I'm getting that commitment, or I'm getting this whatever, because, you know, you put your heart and soul into it, and it's offensive and it's hurtful that someone just isn't that into you or whatnot. So I don't feel like they're that way, but there's always that on the table. So, and we have you right here too, Sagittarius. So this is them thinking about, all right, do I want to keep going? Do I want to keep doing this? Right now it's up in the air, like things have changed and who knows how it's going to turn out. And there's some pretty hurt feelings and feeling like, you know, we've been here before. And it's for your person, Sag, it's very simple, but it's not. Like, it's very simple because they can see things working out. They want the happiness with you. It's very simple for them. You're it. However, because of the drama, because of them having hurt feelings, you know, it's not going to be that simple, right? So it's just, they're going back and forth. They're trying to get some perspective. They're trying to find some balance and much needed perspective on this. What would Sag's person say to them? What would Sag's person say to them? My mind and heart always come back to you. All right. Okay. What else for Sagittarius? What else for Sagittarius? Magician could be Gemini or Virgo. I'm getting a little bit of a control vibe here just because the Gemini, or not Gemini, the Magician and the Devil, that could be somebody who's just kind of out for self and doing their own thing, and you know, just someone that knows that they've got someone that is devoted to them. And I'm not saying you're doing this, Sag. I'm just saying the dynamics of these two, the interplay is that this is someone that knows that someone will just always be around because you got that kind of hold or that something on them. They just, there's that devotion that they feel for you, and perhaps maybe you're wanting more time to decide or whatnot, but this is, and this could be you wondering how this relationship would work. But with the Devil and the Magician, it could be that there are issues of balance and control in the relationship, that there's a power struggle, that, you know, there's some control issues that might need to be looked at. Just saying. All right, what else? And again, this doesn't feel like it's like some creeper, you know, to where you're trying to get, this person is, they're, for all intents and purposes, their feelings are real and devoted and authentic. So it's not like someone's trying to get one over on you, or, you know. So, just saying. But they do feel like, all right, I've had enough. All right. What else for Sagittarius? So if you two have had a blowout, or if you're not talking, or if there's been a temporary breakup, it's because your person wants a commitment from you. They want to be the only one. And they feel like they've given a lot to the relationship and they're not getting it back, and that you're just not as into it as they are. And they want, they just feel like this has gone on long enough, and they want either the next level, or they're thinking about an ending. Because they feel like their needs aren't getting met at this point, and there's nothing they can do about it. And this is Tara. This is about you needing to, which is what you're doing, basically. Sorry, not you. They are. This is about terra firma, so to speak. I mean, we got Earth here. This is about being grounded. This is about making stable, solid choices and security. And that's what the issue is for this person, is that are they going to finally get that grounded, consistent reliability and devotion from you? And that's, we got the Seven of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands here. That's why they're kind of withdrawn, or they're, you know, if you've broken up or whatnot, that's what it's about. They want the stability and the security. What else for Sagittarius? What else for Sagittarius? All right, we've got Six of Wands. We got the Queen of Swords. So it looks like we got the Six of Wands too here. Well, they're not going away. Or no, that's a King of Swords. Ooh, that's a King of Swords. That could be Gemini. And we see Gemini here, and we see Gemini here also. So you could be dealing with Gemini. Don't have to be, but that's one of the players here. It could be also Capricorn, Sagittarius, Libra, Cancer, Taurus, Libra. All right, so this is about, I was going to say having to talk, but about forward movement. Same thing with the Chariot. Same thing we see right here, about things, about you two being on the same page, about that equal give and take, moving forward in the same direction with each other. Both of these right here, and that's kind of doubling down on that message. Being on the same page, wanting the same things, and working towards the same things. Like those people you see in the aisles talking about which product to get or something, or they're at the same trade show, or they're out doing the same activities together. It's someone that wants you and wants to feel like you want them, and that you two are in alignment with values and what you want and all that. And this could be a number of things. I think this could be, though, in light of this reading, I feel like this is them wanting to go to a counselor, or wanting to talk to you, to have truthful conversations. Like, let's cut to the chase here. This is do or die. We're almost about done here. Let's decide right here and now. This is King of Swords. who helps people decide, who helps people navigate tricky situations. It could be doctor, lawyer, family friend who is wise counsel, a trusted friend, a trusted family member, nurse, doctor, therapist, lawyer, judge. Anybody that's in a position to give authoritative advice and wise counsel. So it looks like in regards to things moving forward and clearing the air and, excuse me, and being on the same page, this is them wanting to either have truthful conversations, go talk to somebody about it, or it's like, well, then we need to make some decisions and cut things off when we're done. And the Knight of Wands here is kind of doubling down on that. This is kind of, it's reached to the breaking point, even though, but it's hard for them to stay away because you got that some kind of hold on them. They feel it for you. They really do. But this ending, if you've had this breaking apart, it's not going to stick because there's just something about you that keeps them coming back. But it's like round and round we go because it always ends up sticking on this issue of groundedness, security, stability, consistency. Like they want that commitment from you. They want this from you. So round and round we go, right? Okay, all right. So I hope this was helpful. I hope it answered why for you. Something tells me, though, you already kind of knew this. Maybe they'd let you know because you've been here before with them. This has been an issue for a while now. All right. I thank you for stopping by, and I hope to see you in the next reading. You take care.